Traders, this is McBillion. Today is July 11, 2017, and let's talk about the market. So you can tell by this S&P chart that June was very bad for auction trades. It was moving sideways, a little bit to the downside, but we managed to put 14 trades. 7 of them worked with 2 triple-digit winners, but 4 of them didn't work and 1 or 2 still open. So it was an okay month for us, but not what I would like to be. I like to be at least 500, 800% profits every month, but at this point, June was bad. So this is a new month. So let's see what's gonna happen. So you can see here, we're still in this downtrend, short-term downtrend channel, but the whole picture still look bullish. There is a very high probability that we're going to break out from here, this resistance, and we're going to get to new highs. But it's just consolidating, and we still have to wait for news from the TASEX, from the healthcare, from many other things that can move the market that to my look is just waiting for some news. So I hope it is not like June. I hope we get a breakout here. We get a nice leg up so we can trade and make money on swing trades, real money. So let's see what happens. So let me show you what's going on with Apple. Apple, as you can see here, never make it to the major resistance, 164. And you can see here is just holding the Fibonacci 143. There's a huge support right there, 143. But if it finish below 143, 142, this thing is going to go down to the major uptrend channel. So Apple is not broken. It's just holding right here. But I would love to buy it around 133, 132, which is the major support. It's going to report soon. It's going to report on August 1st. So let's see what happens. I think it's gonna wait until the report around 142 or 152, and the support is there. So let's see what happens. Right now, ADX is a 24, and the bears are driving. But if it confirms about today's high, which is 146, which is 146, then I will think we can get a move up to 148 or 152. So let's see what happens. To me right now, I'm neutral. I'm going to wait to see if we break out the 148. And I would love to buy it around 132, 133. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook is bullish. Long-term is bullish. Short-term trend is bullish. We have a nice crossover on DMI. Even then ADX is low, meaning there's not much momentum, but I think 158, 157, 158 could be my target. So I have a position open. This one, July 155 calls, and I think I'm gonna profit at least 70 or 80% profits. I'm up 43% on this one. So let's see what happens. Facebook is bullish. IWN, this is the iShares Russell. You can see this resistance at 143. You can see the nice support and this trend support, and I think as soon as it break out the 143, it will give the signal to the whole market from the small caps to go long. So I'm watching very closely the iShares Russells. So let's see what happens. Now let's talk about IGT. This is the iShares Transportation ATF, and you can see here is bullish. It break out the 172 Fibonacci resistance, and I think it's gonna go to 182, and you can tell DMI is perfectly bullish and strong. I was in this position, but I sell a little bit early because I was thinking that it was gonna correct a little bit, but it was only an intraday down, and it took me out, but I got profits. But I think if it confirms about 175, I might enter long with a target at 182. So that will be the target. So do you see the support, the resistance right here, 175? So if we break out this 175, we can go long up to 182. DMI is really bullish and strong. Momo, this was one of my losers. even though it has a nice support around 136, 134, it moves sideways and it destroys my calls. And I say it's gonna break out the 40 and it's gonna blow up. So my thinking here is this trend line, this uptrend line, is gonna be resistant. If you break out this uptrend line and enter the major uptrend trend, then it's gonna move up very nicely to $50, $55. But we have to be careful here because we don't want to go right at the bottom of or this trend line and fail again. So we want this trade to be inside this trend line so we can enter long again. DMI is bullish, but it's not strong because ADX is at 11. But as soon as he enter the uptrend channel, I think the ADX, the big money, is gonna come in and we're gonna move higher, mamo. Now let's talk about Nike. This was one of my triple-digit winner. It was painful because if you remember, it went down right here in 2 days. It went down from $54 to $50, and I have my stop loss as this at $50, but it bounced very nicely and it went up to almost $60 when I get out with a triple-digit winners. Right now, I see that there's a lot of resistance at $60. You see it was resistant back in February, back in March, and now it's gonna play a little bit here, and I would like to see something to move sideways for me to enter long. The report is it reported in June 29, so the report is far away, but I'm looking for a consolidation here for a move higher, about $62, probably to $70. But Nike is bullish. You just have to wait for the right enter. Don't enter right here because it's right at resistance. Now let's talk about NVIDIA. NVIDIA breakdown, but now it's back. And I think it's back because it break out this resistance and it just need confirmation about today's high, which is 154. So I'm gonna be watching this one tomorrow. If it confirms about 154, I'm gonna go long because this thing is gonna move up to $170. NVIDIA is bullish. RT is Ruby Tuesday, and I'm only including this one because someone asked me about it. You can see the downtrend. I wouldn't enter right here. I will wait until breakout. Right now it's at $1.94. I usually don't trade stocks this low. The auctions, I don't think it will work. But if you can buy on the breakout right here, this major downtrend resistance, then it can move higher up to $3 or $4. But you have to wait. Support is at 172. So that's the support, and it's getting close to this apex. So when it gets close to the apex, the probability increase that we're gonna get a breakout, but we also can get a breakdown. So you have to respect 172 or I will give it a 168. If you break down below there, get out because this thing it has been going down and down and down. So the last one that I wanted to talk about is this Tesla. Tesla breakout major Fibonacci 287. We was this Fibonacci 23.6 retracement, and it break out up to $381. Right there, it fell and it moved down very quickly. So this is what it says. Tesla is a very hard stock to trade with its options because you can make money one day, but the next day it can go down very quickly, very fast, and it destroy your calls or whatever you have. So right here, I would love to buy it at 283. Right here, there's no support, as you can tell. There's no support right here. It's just moving sideways for a relief pause. It's just pausing right here, but it's no way you can buy here. You gotta buy at support. 283 is major support, and that will be my target to go long if it goes there. So for now, I'm gonna be just watching Tesla. I think it's bearish but it's bearish neutral because it already went down and is just moving sideways here. But I think it's gonna go to 283. Okay, traders, if you haven't joined McBillion, I have a nice promotion. So please check it out. Go to join and check it out. You're gonna love it because it's only one-time payment. This is everything for today. Trade on.